time in Grenada.
Assembled the team of misfits here.
Yep, ready?
Tacking!
In the main and coming through now.
Alright, we entered the high, and that's why no more wind, that's why we're motoring, and also it's shower time.
We've got the engine on, which sucks. Really sucks.
But we can take a shower. Oh. So yeah, shower for some, clipping nails for some. Both work for some.
So Ryan, what's going on here?
We've been doing a little cloud hopping this morning. After our supposed night of no winds, we actually sailed all the way through the night. And you and me woke up at the crack of dawn, furled the A3, hoisted the A2 and jibed across. And now we've been doing 14s, 15s, cruising along, trying to skirt the line between two little squall clouds here, and we got the full team on deck, grinding, driving, and trimming.
The flyest guy on the boat right now, wearing his striped shirt and holding himself downwind with a kite.
Yes. It's just challenge because you don't have a shirt.
How's your morning, Erica?
Well, I just woke up, I'm very confused, but it looks like we're all sailing, which is a rare opportunity. Plus, I'll be driving and trimming and all that stuff, so it's pretty fun sailing. A2's up.
Yes, we go.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh man, I love that noise. Would you be kind enough to explain the internet what is this pole?
So you're saying explain the internet to people. I was like, not the person for that. This guy here is a fancy fishing pole. So when we're going speeds like we are now, you can catch some real nice fish. Just hang these guys out the side. Hanging a Dan out the side as well.
He's not only good looking, he also has plenty of good jokes.
This guy basically is just to help moving our sheeting angle outside. So you can see the real big fishing poles. We're going to run a line straight to the kite. It potentially can get onto the rigging. And it's also a bit of a performance boost as well by pushing your sheeting angle further outboard.
Okay. So it's
How's
to
that
get the clue point out,
Exactly.
basically. And you're getting new ones.
Hopefully. These ones got a bit of fizz going on.
Please send Ryan new poles so he can play. It was a long time you had not gone off the rig.
Right?
Are you missing it?
Needed my quota.
Something different types of cheese, offshore. We're just talking about cheese and comparing cheeses country to country here. What do you guys think? But the cheese rolling is hectic.
Isn't that in? Oh, it's like Netherlands or something.
No, it's like on the border of Wales, isn't it?
Okay, that sounds about right.
It's on the Welsh border. But people end up like breaking arms and legs just to get a big cheese. But it normally weighs about 40 kilos. So
It's the one that roll down the hill and they have to run. I thought this was in Switzerland.
no, they do it in the UK.
Of course. So yesterday I was told that at sunrise the low would hit. What do you have to say for your defense?
In direction 213. We are now in the low, my friend. So
All
it
right.
was pretty much dead on sunrise, I think.
Lost in translation.
All right. So what's next?
Well,
Big ugly clouds.
big ugly clouds eventually. Yes,
Yeah.
stronger. More sail changes.
What sail goes next?
We're gonna go A3. Then we're gonna go fro. Then we're gonna go A3 again.
Okay. A3, fro, A3,
Fro.
fro.
One more time for good
A3?
measure. Yeah. And then maybe J2. And then probably J3 finish.
And probably
And then we'll
a
dig-
reef in at some point.
Then we'll dig the mow out of the stack and finish on that, I think.
Chef Ryan, what's on the menu today?
French, you're gonna love this.
It's okay. It's a Spanish pate.
It's a Spanish pate? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Spanish pate with barbecue Pringles.
How the Brits are loving it.
This is awful. I'm not even trying it.
It's pretty good. It's a bit of a sweet tang.
A few moments later.
All right, Dan. I'm going to need you for a quick recap, storytelling of what just happened.
Well,
Dan,
I was
what
lying
happened?
in bed when I heard a loud bang to see Erica jump out of bed and stick her head out the hatch. It was all clear that something was not good on deck because we knew that Ryan and Hugo were sending it.
And what was the wind strength at that point?
Oh,
Ryan?
actually, I think it was only 14 knots.
Yeah, but we're still doing around 20 knots. Okay.
I come on deck and we see that the reaching strut is inside the boat. It's broken the guardrail, and basically the pad eye that holds it aft had
Can you show
snapped,
the?
or bent open.
That's supposed
should
to
I
be
say.
a D shape, right?
Yeah. So
That's
causing a bit of a
stainless steel.
drama.
Okay. Then what happened?
Well,
What
then
did
we
you do?
did a lot of grinding. Did a lot of grinding. Filled the A3 away.
Okay.
And then tried to get the A3 down. That's when we found that the halyard lock was completely seized. so we couldn't get the A3 down.
What was the wind doing at that point?
Building, and then all of a sudden it was at 22 knots.
Oh, maybe 28, but yeah. All right.
Oh, we ground it a lot, we eased it a lot, we ground it a lot, and we eased it a lot. And then bang! The
Bang
halyard
what?
lock suddenly undid itself.
How did that feel?
Very good. Very, very good.
But eventually we got everything back in, and the only thing damaged is a D-ring or interlock, which is not much.
Lock is already fucked.
All right. Good job, team. Nice one. And all these took like 3 hours, maybe? 2 hours? I don't know.
Almost sunrise.
Whoa.
On dry.
Or maybe we can pour up a little bit, heal a bit more, and so the water goes to the other side. Just maybe 10 degrees. Is that a pool in your boat, Ryan?
Yeah.
That's nice. Could make a sauna out there.
Do you have any,
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Just rip it off and use the hose.
Do you want to know what happens when you get a few dozen liters of ballast leak where you stashed all your toys? Ta-da!
Chinese laundry out here.
Oh, when it rains it pours.
And I found your toy.
Well. All this and I still have not had my breakfast.
Not linked to prior.
It's gonna be a great day.
Wait, pretty much just dump it, yeah.
Sweet. What are we up to then?
We're going to put a Reef 2 in, and then we're going to unfurl our J2 after that, so get some nice average speeds towards the Azores.
How's it going?
Good, I think I finally got the pilot trimmed to fast mode here. Doing what, 18s, 19s? Not having to touch anything.
Beautiful. Are you sad we don't have the fractional lap?
No, we're good. Easy mode now.
Good day.
No stress mode.
Okay, we're day 8, and as always, Dan is the one bringing really nice news. First, it's raining. Ta-da! What was the average speed record for the night?
Well, over 10 minutes we were averaging over 20 knots of constant speed, and then over an hour we managed to get it up to 18.9 over the hour. So pretty good speeds overnight. We decided that we'd tune it down a little bit now, as the average wind speed has been picking up a little bit. We're sort of seeing sometimes averages of 29, 30.
So that's the good part. What's the bad part, Dan?
The bad part is that we might be down to the last bottle of gas for the jet boil, and it only happens to be a very dilly little one. So let's hope we don't get to the point of cold freeze-dried meals, which could be pretty miserable. So I think we might have to cut out hot drinks altogether now. So,
What do we do with all the milk?
oh, what are we going to do with all the milk?
Eat the cereals.
No, the cereals are gone.
The good news into this bad news is that it's not Dan who was in charge of provisioning the gas.
Otherwise,
Fuck
I
up
really
less for
would've
him. Which has to be like noted. But yeah, great day. Oh, good job, Paul. Let's fly the drone in the morning. It will be beautiful at sunrise.
I'm hoping that by lunchtime it will have cleared up. That's what I'm predicting.
It's last afternoon, kind of. Starting to have like winds above 20, now more around 25. The sea state has built, and we're getting more and more black clouds like those. Hence why we have a really hard job, which is sitting here in the cockpit with the remote, and when the wind increases too much, we're away and we come back. That's basically the job. And keep an eye on the radar to make sure that we don't hit anything. Keep an eye out sometimes through the nice windscreen here. 3 days of this, more or less. 2 days and a half of this, and then no wind. So let's see how the end of the trip goes. But so far, yeah, we're having like 2 digits averages, and more like in between 15 and 20 than any other thing. It's pretty nice. Woo! Ryan Bucky, the traveler whisperer.
Listener.
What is the traveler telling you, Ryan?
Hello, Internet.
Yeah, video you.
Alright, go!
Okay, ready.
Ready?
Okay. Good morning, Internet. Update on board Amira. Final day, final 24 hours. Oh, dolphins!
Oh, dolphin!
Can be seen here from time to time. Damn it, I messed it up.
Can be seen.
From time to time, so keep your eyes open. Plenty of dolphins around here. Just coming up to the islands now. Horta is about 40 miles to our 11 o'clock. Just under 200 miles to Punta Delgada, where we are finishing off. And if we can do an average of 8.4 knots, we should be arriving by first light tomorrow morning. Just in time for a morning bevy, milk or beer, whichever you prefer, I guess.
Whoop whoop!
So yeah, finished with our low pressure, fast, fun sailing. Now it's just going to be dodging the light patches of the Azores High for the next, next 24 hours. Nailed it! Cut, action, cut. Yep.
Just don't slip and kick me in the face.
Right.
What are you guys up to?
Well, I was lying in bed, and there was quite a strong burning smell in the engine, or in the boat, and it turned out that the belt for the water or the coolant pump had snapped, and so we were getting raw water into the engine and out, but no coolant water circulation, and so it overheated and, technical terms, shat its pants.
Fair enough.
And that's back together.
And all this, how far from arrival?
6 hours.
30 miles from Wayne.
30 miles away, and the engine decides to do
Well, at least it didn't do it while we're parking.
Yeah, true.
Good job, guys.
Okay.
Well, that's it. Grenada. Azores is right there. Punta Delgada. 20 miles away, and we're moving at 4 knots. The wind has been super light since the beginning of the night. Anyway, great crossing with the team. It was an amazing experience to sail. Mini Mocha, pretty crazy boat, so powerful, so made for offshore. I hope to have more opportunities to sail on this kind of beast. Thanks Ryan for having me over to do the delivery. Pretty sick. And yeah, now it's just go back to the harbor, deep clean, and back to other projects. Thank you so much for watching, and stay posted. Alright, I really tried, but we're 20 miles away and we're moving at like 3 knots, so if we want to be there before night time, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to motor in and wake up the guys. Go, go!